Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Portable. We've been going through the school and talking to our friends on the last day here. We've talked to quite a few people. I think we've talked to these guys. We've gone out to the main lobby here. Hitoshi is gone. We've been here, we talked to Mitsuru, who's gone now as well. I don't know where they go. Oh, I guess Mitsuru had a meeting or something. That's what she said. Let's head out here to the school entryway. And let's talk to Ken. Oh, Katone-san. I'm glad I found you. It was kind of strange coming to the high school campus alone. Oh, I came today to drop off something that Akihiko-senpai forgot. You might not think so from the way he looks, but Akihiko-senpai is a little soft in the head sometimes. Talking about forgetting something. Do you remember that person named Shinjiro-senpai? He stayed at our dorm for a little while. I never had the chance to talk to him, but every time I think about him, I feel this pain and sadness, like there's something really important. I get all these mixed feelings that I don't understand. It makes me think that I need to do something. I don't know what though. I wonder why. Oh, I'm sorry. It was just easy to talk to you. Oh, yeah, Katone-san, you know how it's almost spring break? Why don't we go somewhere during it? Like, on a vacation. I didn't get to go to Kyoto after all. I was really jealous of everyone else. They got to go with you. But I guess that wouldn't have been possible. Everyone else from the dorm would have looked at us funny. Oh, how about we go shopping together? It's been a little while since I've looked forward to a break like this. I think it's ever since my mom was still alive. Oh, did I ever tell you? My mom died in an accident. Ever since then, I've never looked forward to holidays or breaks. When I'm at school, I can forget about what happened, but now I have you with me, Katone-san. I won't cry anymore. Thank you, Katone-san. Thank you for not treating me like a little kid. And also for thinking of me as a man. I can look forward to the future because of you. I'll be able to live with my head held high. That's how I feel. I love you. Ah! He's dead! Oh god. Well then. Alright, well Ken runs off, thank goodness. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. He was going to walk me home today. By the way, I'm not feeling anxious anymore. Oh, right. She was anxious. We didn't really talk to them. I'll be a senior soon, which means I'll be studying for exams every single day. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up the hunt for mysterious stuff like that observatory. I have a very inquiring mind, you know. That's what makes me so interesting to talk to. Alright, sure. My senior year is just around the corner. Time flies, huh? I spent the whole year stalking and being stalked. I have to spend my time more wisely next year. I'll be a senior soon. And then all I'll be doing is studying for my entrance exams. That's gonna suck. I mean, how am I going to be able to study if she's following me around all the time? Are we back to that again? Alright, let's head out and let's start at the mall. Because why not? Let's talk to these two over here. Things have been really calmed down over the last month. It's like that cult thing never happened. All I'm worried about now is my son's exam result. He says he's confident, but we'll see. Yeah, those motionless people are all gone and everything's back to normal. I'm glad that all I have to worry about is my son's university entrance exams next year. Okay, what's he have to say? It's getting warm now. It's almost springtime. Puts me in the mood to look for a new sweetheart or something. What are you doing? I've completed the collection. My friend was surprised too. Oh, he was using the crane machine, by the way. I don't think there's anything really interesting here. Let's talk to this guy. Aren't you the girl who used to talk to the monk upstairs? He actually called here trying to reach you. I think he had a message for you, but I can't quite remember it. Just hang on a second. The bartender walked into the club. Here you go, I wrote it down. Good thinking, huh? But my handwriting isn't so good. I hope you can read it. I found my wife and son. My son's a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. That witch. What? Hey, shut up, I'm on the phone. A lot's happened, but I apologized 1,000 times, and everything's back to normal now. I guess you could say we're back in love with each other. I've realized, rather than holding on to my pride, I need to just suck it up and apologize. Thanks to you, Katone. Take care, kid, till we meet again. That's the end of it. I hope I didn't miss anything. You didn't leave any contact info or anything. But I'm sure you'll meet him again somewhere. Hey, maybe you should become a nun. That crowd all knows each other, right? Anyway, stop by this place anytime if you want a drink. As soon as you're over 21, of course. See ya! Oh, yeah. When I came in to prepare to open, one of the regulars was already here. Don't you know him too? He looks so depressed. You should ask him what's wrong. Me? Nah. One of the regulars, huh? Everyone's gone because the club is actually closed, but someone's here. I really unloaded on you. Oh, yeah. The man drinking alone apparently still has nothing else to say. He's the same thing as last time. I don't think there's really anything to say here. If you go back here, the Velvet Room is gone. Kind of bums me out, but we don't get to see Theodore again. Let's go to Port Island Station, shall we? Let's see who's here. These two have been having couple problems ever since the beginning of the game. It's been 1 year, huh? That was fast. Nothing's really happened with us in that year. Huh. The year went by quickly. It's true that nothing's changed during the year, but I'm not too worried about that. He's just a straightforward kind of guy, and that's the way I like him. Studying is so much work, but there's this college I really want to get into, so I guess I'll make the effort. Just a little anyway. This is the guy that we talked to a couple times. That was some weird crap about a month ago, huh? I don't know why, but all those people were outside at midnight. What were they all doing? It was pretty cool though, like the cinematic scene of a movie. Really no one has anything interesting to say in here. Let's go talk to these two punks though. And the cat's gone, by the way. Well, looks like the cult is history and those three weirdos were sent packing. Everything's back to normal. I'm bored out of my skull, but it's better than going through all that shit again. Dude, do you remember anything we did this entire year? I just remember chilling here. That's it. Man, I hate to say this, but what a waste of time. It's a little bit of a... He's not wrong. Let's talk to this guy here. Oh, that cat? He's not here. My mom said it was okay to take him home, and I came the next day to pick him up, but he was gone. That means he's free, right? So I bet things will be even better for him this way. That's okay. I won't look for him. I know he's doing great somewhere out there. I'm not fond of animals, it's true, but after seeing my son get that serious about it, I felt like I should give it a chance anyway. I wish I would have made the decision earlier. Did you eat the special Hagakure ramen? If you eat it with a friend, you'll be friends forever. It might just be a rumor, but when I'm as old as you, I'm gonna have some with my friends. Oh, hello, Katone-chan. How have you been? You've grown so much since the last time I saw you. Come on, dear, there's no way she could have grown that much in such a short time. What must have happened as we shrank, right, Katone-chan? Ah, good point, you've got me there. By the way, Katone-chan, I'm thinking of giving this place a remodeling. I'll make it even showier than the wing they're adding to Gekkoukan. Speaking of which, the school's decided to move the persimmon tree to another field. It'll be replanted on a hill where you can see the entire campus. So our son can still watch over the school and its students. I know that tree really isn't our son, but it still makes me happy. Once my dear wife heard, she couldn't stop crying. Come on, smile, bah! Don't yell, dear, your dentures will fall out. Anyway, we'll support the Gekkoukan High students as best we can. You look very mature now, Katone-chan. You must have been working so hard. Come visit us anytime. I've decided to get another job, but I've been keeping it a secret from my wife and daughter. So even if I don't succeed, I've got a plan B. I guess that's how the world works. People think nothing of ruining someone else's life. I've just got to do my best. I'll deal with what happens when it comes. What about you kids? Are you satisfied with your lives? I like that they say kids because, I mean, there's not just like talking to like the one player, but anybody, like the character, but the player. I thought about following Nick Sama to see if I could get my family back, but that wouldn't have helped. It was my fault sticking with this job and ignoring my family. I'm thinking about going to see my wife and trying to patch things up with her. Oh. Nothing interesting there. Let's just go ahead and get out of here. Wait, did I just head back? Okay, no. Let's head to the shrine. We've got a couple more people to talk to. Starting with this guy. You're Katone-san, right? I'm Maiko's dad. If you have a moment, could we sit and talk for a while? Sure. Then mind walking with me a while? I'll buy you takoyaki. There's good takoyaki there, but I bet you knew that already. When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really liked the takoyaki. Takoyaki, what the heck? Come on, brain. She was a good kid, huh? I don't know what was that. Yeah, she was. She's so good that I wonder if she's really my kid sometimes. I got a letter from Maiko. It's long and full of details about her new life over there. She says she's made a lot of friends. Let's see, she's in charge of rabbits at her new school, and she has to get up early to clean the cages. They yelled at her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I never knew she was that forgetful. Oh, and she did so well on her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she goes on to talk about how she plays at the park right by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Sounds nice. Nowadays they come home to an empty house. The room seems so big without them. I wonder if she feels the same way about her house now that there's no dad in it. We put that kid through so much on account of our own problems. I feel terrible about it all. Maiko really seemed to like you. She wrote about you in her letter too. I love Katone. I hope we can become family for real. I was thinking. Would you be willing to go out with me? Don't misunderstand. I just thought Maiko would like that. Of course, I'm talking about after you turn 18. The law's the law, right? Oh, that didn't come out right. What am I saying? No? Sorry, forget what I said. Goodbye. Maiko's dad ran off. I don't know what just happened, but it was uncomfortable. Yes, her dad asked you out. The age of consent in Japan, I think, is not 18. I think it's 16. Not that that's any excuse, but I'm sure they had to change that line. Let's talk to this middle-aged lady here. Hello there. Oh, you must be, by any chance, is your name Katone-san? Yes. I see, so you're Katone-san. Oh, excuse me. I'm Miss Kamiki, Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have the time, could you sit here and talk about him with me? Sure. That's wonderful. Please, sit down. Today is a special day. This is going to be one of the sadder ones, by the way. Just, buckle up. What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another of God's tricks. Today is my son's Akinari's birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It wasn't long enough. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. He had a genetic disease. Me, I'm healthy as a horse, but him? The doctors detected it at birth. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day I wondered if he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought you so much pain. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad to have been given life. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you so much for the life you have given me. That's what he said. He was the one who suffered so much, and yet he said that to me. But my son brought me a lot of joy, too. Holding his warm body in my arms just after he was born, those tiny hands, that first smile. Hearing him breathe easily at night. Every day I gave thanks for him being alive. Every day I found new joy in him. And now, I'm so lonely, and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much. But I have to keep on going, looking straight ahead. That's how I feel. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places, everything my boy could never do. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done. On that day, when we meet again, on the other side. If I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a fable. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found the notebook. He said he was going to show it to you first when he was done. I asked why not me, and he laughed and said, "You'll be the second one to see it, Mom." I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story. He did finish it. What? So he was able to give you the notebook? You explained how you received the notebook from Akinari, and that you heard the entire story from him. I see. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think he wasn't able to finish his project. I see. You should hold on to the notebook. I'm sure that's what my boy would have wanted. I'll wait for him to tell it to me himself when I see him again. Now I have something else to look forward to. Miss Kamiki stood up quietly. I'm glad you and I could finally meet. Thank you. There's one piece of advice I'd like to give you as an old lady to a young one. Take good care of the ones dearest to you. If you wait until their time has come and you're clinging to their cold bodies, then it's too late. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari or me, or you. It happens to everyone. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it. But if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should be able to prop each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people. Always remember that. Mrs. Kamiki left without looking back. Koromaru! We need something happy, like, right now. Arf! Koromaru was nuzzling you with his nose. You petted him softly. Koromaru seems content. He won't budge from the front of the shrine. Can he remember the priest who used to live here? Yeah, he's whining at us. Koromaru is staring quietly at the shrine. You spent some time with Koromaru. There's really nothing else here. So that is it. We have seen everyone. We have talked to everyone. We have chit-chatted with everyone. So next time, we're heading back to the dorms so we can finish up the final bits of everything. There's really not much else for you to do here. So if you've talked to everyone, just continue on. And I will see you guys next time. Be sure to leave me a like if you're enjoying this series, and if you're not subscribed and you're enjoying this series, be sure to, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it.